I mean, you think about the music business and rock and roll, and you think about the lifestyle, and you hear about, tragedies and overdoses and all that stuff. And then here was Karen, who was just this pure, beautiful singer with these inner struggles. And you just didn't know that this kind of thing could happen. You didn't think it could happen to someone like that. I was a teenager in high school, and I remember that I actually had started to stick my finger down my throat and started to throw up because I always had a weight problem. And I had actually started, God, this is really bringing it back here. I was becoming bulimic, really. I was putting my finger down my throat. I didn't know what else to do. I had to lose weight, and I had started into that behavior. And my doctor took a look down my throat. I was having my annual exam, and he said, "I can see you're doing this." He could see. He said, "You got to stop doing this." And I remember it was right around that time. It was 14, 15, right around there, and Karen died.
Good afternoon. Here's the latest at 4. Karen Carpenter died this morning at 9:51. The victim of cardiac...
I remember being in my bathtub and hearing this news, and I was absolutely terrified because, first of all, I was devastated that I was in denial. No, this couldn't be, and sad. But I was also terrified for myself too, because it was a big reality check. Look, somebody like this wonderful goddess of love with this voice just died. Her heart gave out, and I just kept thinking, I can't be on this path of this eating disorder path. It manifested in other ways, and there's still eating disorder in my life today, but that was a big shocker and a big eye-opener for me when she died. When I look back now at footage, I see her getting smaller and smaller and smaller and more frail, and I still didn't realize it. I didn't see it. Even in her last days, how she looked, I didn't put anything together. Maybe it was just I was still young and I didn't realize any of that. And my mind was on other things, but I always focused on her voice, and I actually always will. That's what I hold on to. I have to hold on to that. I just do.